Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back to react to another movie. This is Prey. It's the new movie that recently came out on Hulu, and it's supposed to be really good. It's set in the Alien and Predator kind of universe, which I generally enjoy. You know, a little bit about my history with those movies. I believe I've watched the first Aliens movie, and then I've watched Predator, like the original Predator, and I've watched Alien versus Predator, and that's essentially it. I've only really watched those couple movies, so I'm not super extensive and deep into the Aliens and Predator universe, but this movie is supposedly good, and it's set 300 years ago, so it's not necessarily like super connected, I don't think. But it follows a Comanche warrior who is kind of defending herself against the Predator. A couple things I know is that the right-wing geeks and gamers type sphere on the internet is very upset by this movie. They very much don't like it because a non-white female took down, I guess, the Predator. So like spoiler alert, she beats the Predator in this movie. I don't think anyone goes into this movie expecting the main character to lose. But they're very mad that she apparently wins because they're like, how is she able to take down the Predator? If you guys remember, friggin' a waitress in a diner took out the Terminator. Like, what are you talking about? Like, of course she could do this. She's a Comanche warrior. So I'm expecting her to win going in, but apparently this movie's dope. I heard the soundtrack is really cool. And a lot of the original cast of the first Predator movie are kind of tweeting at the main actress in this movie and kind of hyping her up and telling her the movie's great. So if they think it's dope, it probably is pretty dope. So I'm very excited to check it out. So before we jump into this, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. That means a lot to me and it helps my channel out a lot. If you are new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. I watch a ton of different type of stuff on the channel, from movies to TV shows across pretty much all genres. I mainly stick towards like nerdy stuff, but you know, I branch out a ton. So you'll probably find something you're interested in if you peruse the playlist section of the channel. And then if you are interested in seeing the full uncut version of this reaction, consider checking out my Patreon that is linked in the description below. But otherwise, let's check out this movie. Naru. Speaking in Comanche. Oh, another thing, they have a version of this movie that is like fully dubbed in Comanche, which is super cool. Said potato? What are they, throwing hatchets? Mm-hmm. Thanks. X marks the spot. The dog understands sign language. That must have been the Predator ship coming in or something. This is giving me strong Assassin's Creed 3 vibes, which was a baller game. Dude, she's nimble as frick. Aww. Poor puppy. Someone's putting those traps out there. Ooh, is it crashing? Ooh. Nice.
We crawled through the mud and my bowstring got ruined and... You were sleeping.
Dang.
This morning in the sky, I saw a sign. The Thunderbird. I've been practicing. It's time. I'm ready for my katamia.
You really think you're
Katamia.
ready?
Is that like a rite of passage?
Hunt something that's hunting you.
Okay, katamia. They hunt something that's hunting them. In her case, the predator. Northern Great Plains. That dog is so freaking cute. Look how happy he looks. Just following her around.
Why do you want to hunt?
Because she
Because you all
can.
think that I can't.
Yeah. Oh, so maybe that ship wasn't crashing. They're just dropping him off for a little sport hunt. It's like a camping trip for him.
Itse! Hina!
A lion. He took Pui. You gotta find him.
A lion? A mountain lion? 'Cause I feel like regular lions would not be present in this area. Bro, your back has to be just absolutely shredded
You could get shot sneaking up like that.
to be constantly drawing bows. A snake. Can the snake tell that he's there? Just rips it in half. Oh god.
He's breathing.
That's it.
Bro, he's tore up. That's a big yikes. Aw, that orange
So
stuff
much
that
could
she
kill him.
It won't kill him.
picked.
Just cool his blood.
What is that? Is that the snake? It is.
I have to warn my brother.
Paka, go with her.
Dang, the tension that this movie is building already is it's so intense.
It's time, Naru. You cut them here. When the line comes, you tell that thing, this is as far as you go. No more. This is it.
Let's see what happens.
When your brother comes back,
he and I will find the lion and kill him.
Oh, scared the hell out of me. This is as far as you go. It's not gonna hold your weight. Unconscious. She back home?
Carried you home.
I thought she stabbed it, so she did some damage. Is that him? Dang, son. What a goat. Absolute boss type stuff. He's the new chief.
Haru!
Oh, war chief.
Haru!
Oh, he's the war chief now.
There's something else out there.
And if there is, I'll get it.
We need to go back out. Far, beyond the ridgeline.
No,
I can hunt.
you're right. We didn't do it. I did. You tried it. You just... You couldn't bring it home.
Not her fault. The scenery shots in this movie are really good. It's got neon green blood. What made it bleed? A wolf. Why is that wolf alone? Why is the predator here? Does he just have to like survive for a undetermined amount of time? Oof. Yeah, just gutted you, brother. Oh, and just rips its spine out. Ooh. Interesting. That's sick. She's able to pull it back really fast. Well, she's becoming a little bit more capable. What is he? Just taking it down to the skull? How did he get all that stuff to melt off? Ooh. Skinned all the buffalo? Holy cow. If only she had like a smartphone. She'd take pictures of all it and be like, see everybody? Some wild stuff is happening. Oh, snap. Maybe she can use that against the predator. Dang. Oh yeah, chuck it. Pull yourself out. Almost. Good try. I mean, she's definitely not gonna die right here. Hey. Ooh, maybe the predator won't see her because she's covered in mud. Okay, that's a bear. Yeah, we should probably avoid that. Oh, you're upwind. You don't want to be upwind. Bruh. Of course. Oh no. Oh, good. Okay. Bro, you best protect your dog right now. Hey. Yeah, that is a quick moving bear. Holy cow. Oh my god. Good luck. You're gonna need the predator's help right now. Oh, is the predator here? Oh, straight up fighting the predator. That's a strong boy. Tossing around a fully grown bear. Oh my god. That is gnarly. Yeah, you should leave. That's just so flippin' gnarly.
Where are you going?
Away from the predator.
I saw what left those tracks.
The bear?
There was a bear, but there was something else, and it was huge. I couldn't see it until it was covered in blood, but it looked like a moot beats.
You saw a monster from a children's story?
Yeah.
Enough!
Ooh. Dang, dude, she's beating your ass.
You wanna leave? Then leave.
Dude, she just kicked the shit out of you. Okay, well that's cheating. Oh, you're all gonna die. Okay. Had to villainize them real quick before the predator murks them. That was a pretty sweet jump, but you're still gonna die. Oh, nope, laser sights. Classic predator. You're about to explode. Those are what killed the buffalo? Maybe? God damn. The predator cheats. Oh, good shot. It's not going to do much, but good shot. Wilhelm scream, nice. Oh my man, you're about to get cut in half. Oh, goodbye to your arms. Oh my god. Bro. The Predator, I mean, he's been getting weakened this whole time. Oh, good God, dude. He is merciless. Yeah, run away is the correct response. My brother, it has heat vision. It's still gonna see you. Not anymore.
No, he has us.
Dude, the Predator probably runs 1,000 miles an hour. Oh. Good God. Look at how fast he is. Oh, no, are you kidding me? Stinking traps. French. They sound so French. Can you tell me what you're saying in English, please? So the Predator just let her got taken, and now it's gonna like kill their whole camp. Yikes, that's a lot of people.
You killed the buffalo.
Oh, it wasn't the Predator, it was them. I mean, I guess that's historically accurate. Oh, because he's got a cigar. I thought the thing that she found was like a piece of a weapon from the Predator, but it was a cigar.
What did you see? I speak a lot of languages. You are Comanche, yes?
Yes?
Une façon de l'autre
Oh no.
va nous aider. Fais-le saigner!
Oh. Bro, where's the Predator when you need him?
Are you hurt?
Oh, they're bait.
Oh, they tried.
This is a clean looking shot though. Oh, brother. My brother in Christ.
Oh, non. Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
They're all dead. Brother. Is that guy looks like Ryan Reynolds. What if they got Ryan Reynolds to come in and play a French dude for like 2 scenes? Oh my god, that's ginormous. Will the hunter, or will the predator kill them if they're tied up? Like, will it not think it's fun? Okay, so the ash. The ash is disrupting his shield, or his invisibility shield.
It saw me. It came right up to me.
Dude,
And
its
then left.
calves are gargantuan.
I didn't think I was a threat.
Oh, reinforcing what your brother said to you.
You had it, Naru.
Dang right.
You can
I
see
knew she
what I
stabbed
meant.
it.
You always have. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Damn right. Bro, good luck.
Naru.
What if the Frenchman killed it? They just win. Movie ends right here. The Frenchman captured it. Oh my god. That was a double kill right there. Oh. God dang. All its weapons like disintegrate things. Salabad! Whatever that means. Just yeets that trap at him. Yes. Fight the predator hand to hand. God dang. It's so satisfying to watch this guy just murk all of them. Oh! My god. Jesus. Well, take the shot, brother. Just does nothing.
Wait.
Bro.
Naru, what are you doing, Naru? Naru, stop!
Oh. I
I'm
definitely...
smarter than a beaver.
Yeah, I definitely thought she was gonna cut her own hand off. Oh, yep. Straight to your brains. Ooh, my. Yeah, dang right. Oh, when it comes to protecting her dog, she is absolutely willing to kill people. That's clean. That's clean. Good. She just wants that freaking hatchet. Ooh. Nice work. Bring it back. Hit that guy too. Capable though. God dang, girl. That's what's up. She got that confidence from her brother that she truly is capable, and then also the extra motivation of saving her dog. That's all she needed, really.
Put the powder here. Then pull that back, and it will fire.
Okay. I feel like he didn't explain that super well. He's just like, put it in the gun 4 times. What do you mean, put it in the gun? Yeah, bro, it hurts. The predator cut your goddamn foot off. It's drugs. That's what it is. It's drugs. psychedelic plants. Oh no, man, it has heat vision. It knows whether you're alive or not. Bro, it knows, right? Why? Oh, never mind. She gave him the plant to cool his blood. Ugh. Oh no, not the dog, not the dog, not the dog. Oh, he got his helmet off. Bless up. Not as good at aiming without the helmet. Okay, so those hit the targets that it marks eventually, no matter where he shoots it. That bone skull mask looking thing is sick as hell though. That was clean as hell. Oof. This guy's war chief for... Oh, that's cheating. Yo, this guy should play Wolverine. I think he'd make a good Wolverine. Oh, dang it. He ain't done? He ain't done? Future Wolverine is not done? Oh, well, now he's done. Oh. Bro.
You bled my brother.
Oh, that's the guy that cut her brother?
You can't see, but I'm killing you.
She's turning him into bait. But like the type of bait that the predator will want to kill. Yeah, doesn't see her. Just scoot to the right. How well can it see without its mask is the question. Ooh, she almost got cut by his staff there. Good shot. Yeah, take his mask and run away. She just put a bullet like through his head. God dang. Kind of bitching that her hatchet is glowing dark. Oh, she's been putting everything together. She's been watching him. How he moves. She's putting the pieces together. Yeah, he controls that thing. Oh, she cut off his arm. I didn't even notice that. Ugh. I mean, she probably should still lose to him, but she's... Oh, that was clean. That was... This is like Aragorn. Okay, yeah. Just rip its tooth out. Yo. Oh, yeah. Oh, into the marsh. I knew it. Drown that hoe. That's menacing. Is it gonna like jump at her and impale itself on those trees?
Do it. Come on, do it.
Oh, that's a gun. That's cheating.
No more.
This was a hand-to-hand fight. You can't just take out your gun. Oh, and it'll go to the target no matter what. Wow, he planned that so well. Oh. God dang, she knew the exact spot his face was gonna be. We did it. I think that's victory. Bro, her taking this thing out just made Earth a target. She's the new war chief.
There's danger nearby. We need to move to easier protected ground.
True facts. Oh, she is the new war chief. Bless up. I mean, she's the only one left, so. Process of elimination. So the Predator kind of killed himself, but, you know, she did some work to him first. Oh, even the dog is saluting her. Oh, that's the end. Oh, is there any like post credits? Okay, so other than these like animated credits, I think there's nothing after. Amber Mid-Thunder and Dakota Beavers, I think, were the main two. So Dakota Beavers is the one I want to play Wolverine. Showed the lightning from the sky, which means more predators are coming. Yo, that movie was pretty rad. Not gonna lie. It was very much a movie of survival and kind of finding your identity, if that makes sense. So obviously we follow Naru, played by Amber Mid-Thunder. And she is a female member of the Comanche tribe, and she wants to be a hunter. She doesn't want to be with the rest of the females in her tribe, you know, going out and collecting plants and herbs and things to eat for that nature, or like things to craft or whatever they end up doing when they come back, right? Like there's various tasks that they do, but they I believe traditionally the roles of the men and the women, where the men went out and hunted and the women, you know, foraged for you know, like plants and maybe small animals and things like that, but then the dangerous stuff was handled by the men, and she wants to be a hunter. everybody in the tribe is like, no, like you can't do it, like you're too afraid to even use your weapon on a bird. Like she's like, early example, she's aiming at the bird while her brother's telling a story, and he's like, bro, just snipes that bitty out the sky. And he's like, you gotta, like, you, like, if you're gonna just sit there and wait all day, like what's the point? And then they have to go hunt this lion, and we find out, right, like she has a plan. Like she's smart, she knows what she's doing, she's a capable tracker, she's good with medicine, like she's very capable in various areas. And she is decent at hunting. Like she did damage to that lion off the bat, right? Like she's in the tree, her plan to bait the lion worked, and she stabs that lion with the spear. And I called that out. I called that out right away. I was like, she got it. Like, she got him. And then, but she conks her head, got knocked unconscious. I think she might have been able to beat the lion, like finish it off, if she wouldn't have got knocked unconscious. But her brother brings her home, and that moment is kind of that specific part of the movie. That moment is kind of used against her to be like, hey, like, you tried, you're not good enough. Like, no shame in not being good enough, but like, give up on this dream you have. But then we realize, it's brought back later, that the only reason her brother was able to kill that lion and become war chief, granted, like, he was way better than everybody else, like, other than her, he easily held his own the most against the predator, like, by far. Almost even the bear didn't last as long as him. So like, the only reason he was able to kill the lion, I mean, he probably also definitely could have killed the lion, but like, a big part of that specific kill was her plan and the fact that she weakened it. She stabbed it with a spear, so like, it wasn't full strength, obviously. And it's just like, she wants to be in a position of being a hunter, but she's constantly being told no. And that lion moment was a pivotal moment early on, but then also as the movie progresses. But she realizes, in this little part of this little side hunt or whatever, that something is out there that is bigger than the lion, scared the lion off of finishing off their friend, and her brother is potentially going to get killed by it out there. So she has to go like take this thing on. She thinks she's hunting a bear, and then the predator just murks this bear, like, just annihilates it. This thing's a beefy predator. Like, I feel like it was holding back on her at various points, even in their like hand-to-hand fight. Like, it's slamming her down, but like, that thing's strong. Like, it was punching bears out, like fist fighting a bear, like a 1,000-pound bear, and knocking it on its side, like picking the bear up and just drenching itself in its blood. Like, good God, the predator was going ham. That's one of the things I liked in this movie, is like, just the how capable the predator is. Like, I feel like we saw like in the original Predator, right? We saw that he was obviously a capable killer. But like, I feel like this movie really highlighted just like how skilled he is, or like how skilled really all the different predators are, because there's obviously a ton of them. But like, it is very much a sport for them. Like, they probably had an alien ship with a fancy 65 million K camera, just like everyone, they're just watching, like, yeah, like, let's see how long he lives, and he's showing off a little bit. Just like, it's easy for him to take out all these Frenchmen and all the random Comanche warriors, and he's kind of playing with him a little bit, but he's pulling out all the stops, showing all his cool skills, and just murking everybody. And it was a visceral experience. Like, he's just destroying them, blood and guts everywhere, cutting off limbs, no problemo. He's taking trophies. I wonder if he had to collect a certain amount of skulls from this planet, and then he gets picked back up and he's like, hey, look what I got. Who knows though. But yeah, she spends a solid portion of the movie, like a large portion of the movie, picking up little things here and there, like small individual either skills or like observations that she uses later on to fight the predator. Like, early on, she gets caught in that little bog. Actually, first, early on, she gets way better with using her hatchet. So she's throwing it and realizing, oh, she's got to go run and get it. But if she ties a rope to it, then she can toss it, bring it back. Like, she can be way quicker with it, way more accurate almost. So that's like the first skill she learns. And then she gets caught in that bog, and has to free herself using it. Like, one, that's the only reason she was able to free herself from that thing. And I called as soon as she was in there. I was like, this is gonna come back. This spot is gonna come back. I thought it might have been a situation where she like covers herself in mud, because I believe in the original Predator, that's how Arnold hides from the Predator's heat vision, is using the mud. So I thought she was gonna use that to call back, but she doesn't. And then she gets humbled kind of by the other warriors. Like, they were kind of mean to her, and it was clear, like, okay, we got to make them look real dickish before the Predator just annihilates them. And it works. They try and take him on, and he just cuts them to ribbons, like just destroys them. But she picks up even more small things. She picks up the fact that his little gun thing, was that in this moment? I think that was in that moment. Maybe not. She picks up that the red dots means that the tracker bolts are gonna get fired. And she gets all her stuff back, and she's friggin' running and getting the piss out of there. And then she gets captured by Frenchmen, and she finds out her brother is alive, and her dog is alive. That's like the main part. That's the biggest part, is her dog is alive. But then her and her brother are essentially used as bait. And the scene, the bluish gray setting of this fight was so cool. Like, the color grading, whoever the cinematographer was, hats off to you. Freaking fantastic job. But this whole scene where they're bait and the Predator is just murking this entire hunter coalition is just so clean. Like, just he's just murking them, easy peasy, like going ham. And she picks up certain things even there, where she realizes that his little tracker bolts, like the eyes on the tracker bolts, will, wherever they're pointing to, that's where that thing is going to hit, no matter what. Doesn't matter where he shoots, that thing is going to come back around and hit that spot. And she uses that at the end as well. And then she figures out how to use the gun by helping that one guy. And she figures out that if you eat those orange plants, he can't see you because it cools your blood. That was a good callback as well. Like, all these small little things throughout the film that just kind of added up here and there. Like, she wasn't just like, oh, I'm super good at hand-to-hand combat, so I can fight the Predator. Like, obviously that's not how it works. Like, she spends the whole movie essentially watching, as she's running away from him, watching him just murking everybody, and he's pulling out all his tricks. So she's seeing everything. She's seeing how everything works. She knows how he hunts, why he hunts. And her and her brother just go ham on this dude. Her brother is a boss. I want what was the actor's name? Dakota Beavers. I want him to play Wolverine. Like, I think it would be so cool, because Wolverine is Canadian, right? And there's a huge historical part of Canada's history involves First Nations individuals, right? So Native Americans, but I guess Canadians in this case. So first, I believe First Nations would be the correct terminology, but there's a strong history of First Nations individuals both in Canada and the United States and Mexico even as well. So I think it would be really cool if they made Wolverine a First Nations individual. And I think Dakota Beavers, if he bulked up a little bit, he could play a really dope Wolverine. Like, just this role showed some sick, like, he's good. Like, he can do the physicality of it, and he can do the acting part of it. Like, he's a solid pick. Or you could have Amber Midthunder play X-23. She'd be really good at that as well. Or just any role she wants. Put her in anything. I think she was in Legion at one point, and she had like a katana, so that was dope. I don't think Legion counts as canon in the MCU though, so she could be anything. But yeah, like I think it'd be really cool if they kind of tied those two aspects of Wolverine's I mean not two aspects of Wolverine's culture, but two aspects of Canadian culture together, of being a First Nations individual and Wolverine being Canadian, especially because in the recent year or two ago, I mean I feel like not that long ago, there was a big story about all these schools in Canada that had like mass graves of First Nation individuals, and Canada's kind of had to reckon with the treatment of those people over the course of time. I think it would be a really cool message to send to make essentially Canada's, Wolverine is like Canada's biggest superhero. Like if you think of superheroes that are Canadian, like not just like, Captain America is American, right? Obviously. Captain Britain is Britain. Like there's certain characters that are specifically tied to, specific spots. Black Panther is African. He's from Wakanda. Namor is in the MCU going to be, how do you pronounce it? Tolochan or whatever. How do you as kind of Aztec culture a little bit. They're making that a particular identity. I think it would be so cool if they made showed First Nations people, like that they can be represented in the MCU as well, via Canada's biggest superhero in Wolverine. That would be so cool, and I think he would crush it. But back to this movie, her brother and her just go ham on the Predator. Like they're doing work, and he's very good. Like her brother's super good. He's putting shots in him left and right, and then he realizes like, we're not gonna make it out of this. I need to sacrifice myself for her. And he gets just 2 spikes through the chest. Like, ugh. I don't know how he lived even for a quarter second as he stabs him again. But yeah, from the moment where they're tied up to then is the moment where she's really like, okay, all right, I'm she felt kind of helpless, couldn't save her brother. She's like, now I am the one who is hunting him. Like, these hunters, you cut my brother, you're gonna die. I'm gonna kill you. You don't realize I'm killing you, and neither does he, because he can't see me. And she's just picking up everything, picking up all these tricks, all these hints. She domes him in the back of the head, takes his mask, and runs. Like, and she planned this whole thing out. She knows the way he moves as he's jumping across the trees. So she spiked up the trees ahead of time so that he would crash into them and spike. She cut his arm off. Like, she's doing work to him, and then essentially kind of tricks him. Like, she's taken out all of his means of killing her, right? I don't know if he was completely trapped in that bog. He might have been able to get his way out. Granted, he only has one arm. But in that moment, he's kind of like out of all his tools, right? He doesn't have his shield, I believe, because it's broken. His arm is gone. His spear is gone. All that's gone. So all he has left is the gun. And he's like, I guess, did he think that his mask was like broken completely? Because maybe if his mask is broken, the gun will just shoot straight. But when it's aiming at him, she kind of tricks him into killing himself, which, it was the part where he dies was just the tiniest bit anticlimactic, but it was still satisfying. Like, seeing her put all these things together was very satisfying. And then she comes back and is like, yo, here's the head, we need to move because there's a frick ton of Frenchmen, like a butt ton of Frenchmen. In this spot, our defense is shit right now. Like, we need to go. And they're like, okay, new war chief. You're the new war chief. And it's, I think in that moment, it's supposed to be like, she's the new war chief because she's so capable. which I agree with, but also she's the only one left. Like, process of elimination. She is the last one alive, so she is the war chief now. And then it ends, and it shows this cool, like, little, not animated, I mean, kind of animated, but it's like cave drawing type, like end credits type thing. But then it shows the lightning clouds in the air, like implying that there is more predators around, obviously, because he got dropped off, so there's his buds are still up there. And hopefully that means that this movie could get a sequel. I think it would be dope to see her take on, you know, more predators, maybe more than one. Because she certainly made Earth a target, right? The predators love to hunt. They don't want to kill things that are not able to defend themselves, right? When she was trapped in the trap, it ignored her. Like, it doesn't care if you're like a little baby that can't fight back. Like, it doesn't want that type of fight. So maybe the fact that she killed the predator is going to signal to the rest of its buds that Earth is ready to go down. Like, it's ready to throw down and fight. And that's going to potentially, if there's a sequel to this movie, lead to some shenanigans. So this movie was dope. I liked it a lot. Yeah, dude, screw like geeks and gamers for being like, oh, a girl can't kill the predator. Yes, she can. Yes, she can. She is capable. She learned. She did it smart. She wasn't just like arm wrestling the predator to death, man. Like, she did work and used her brain. Like, she went ham. And also the fact, okay, one other thing I saw, geeks and gamers in their review of this movie used a straight up like racial slur against native people. And it's like, bruh, like, how transparent do you have to be about your obvious racism and misogyny? Like, you're a garbage person. If you're watching this review, if you're watching this reaction and you got to this point in the movie and you are a fan of geeks and gamers, don't ever come back to my channel. I don't want you here. If you are someone who watches that channel, or people like them, like The Quartering or whatever, those other channels that are similar to them, don't come back to my channel. I do not want you here. You're garbage people, and you follow garbage people. Like, oh my God, the thing that pissed me off even more was like their defense of the use of the slur. So you know, they used what was the word? Like, what was it, squaw or whatever? Is that right? I guess, like, historically that was used to essentially, it was used essentially as a slur towards like native women. And the fact that they used that in their review, they were like, oh, it's the main character is this. It's like, bruh, like, how are you that awful? And then in their defense of that, in their defense of using that, they claimed, they're like, oh, since the movie takes place in the past and historically that's what was used to describe those people, we're not going to delete it. You know, it's whatever. And it's like, bro, if that's infuriating, because it's like, okay, if you're reviewing 12 Years a Slave, are you just going to put in your review, oh, the main character is an N-word? Like, what? No. No. Obviously, that's horrible. So why are you fine using it now? Like, just their excuse is just so stupid and racist and misogynistic. I don't like them. So again, for the 5th time, if you are someone who watches those types of channels, don't ever come back here. I don't want you on my channel. I don't care about your viewership. You can dislike the video if you want. You can comment whatever mean thing on my channel you feel like commenting. Your hatred fuels me. I do not like you, and I don't want you here. I don't want you to exist. Like, Q, every time I hear you people talk, or every time I see one of your dumb takes on Twitter, it just cue the gif of of Soldier Boy in The Boys where he shoots that priest and he's just like, oof, like, God, ugh. Obviously not advocating for literal actual violence against you, but like I wish I could shoot your opinions and make sure your opinions don't exist. Ugh. I'm getting a little heated right now. I got tone it back. Obviously not advocating for actual violence against those people, but if you could commit violence against purely their opinions and their thoughts, heck yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna end it there. Let me know what you guys thought of this movie down in the comments below. I would love to hear all your thoughts, as long as they are not racist or sexist or being like, bro, how did she beat the Predator? It's blatantly obvious why she beat the Predator. Like, watch the freaking movie, use your eyeballs and connect your brain. Like, if you can't figure it out, you're dumb. But other than that, if you have positive things to say, comment them. I would love to hear your positive thoughts on this movie, or your ambivalent thoughts. But if you're gonna comment mean things, unnecessary, don't do it. You know, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Easy peasy. Yeah, pop all that down in the comments. If you liked my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my channel out a ton. If you're new here, or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you want to see the full, uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would mean the world as well. That's linked in the description. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.